Yo, welcome in all my cubs. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the Doki Doki Literature Club. It just had me accept a bunch of warnings for disturbing content, so I'm excited. I've only heard things. I have never seen this game, so this will be 100% blind. I am so excited. All right, let's see how it turns out. And I guess let's check it out. And please enter your name. Savage Bear. All right, and we're in. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. Feel that. Gotta be on time. Gotta be on time to school. I'm like a very 10 minutes early type of person. I don't know why. It's just always how I've been. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! Oh, ha ha ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, that's me. Oh shit. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey! So that you were thinking about ignoring me? Don't say that. That's mean, Savage Bear. Shit. She's seeing into me. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. True. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Huh. Aw, that's one of the nicest things. Whatever you say, Sayori. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. We cross the street together and make our way to school. By the way, I just want to apologize right now. We're just going to get this out of the way. Warning. All right, I am not the best at doing voices, and we are going to try. Okay, so make fun of me in comments. I don't care. All right, I'm having fun. All right, you guys, don't make fun of me because I'm having fun. Actually, it's all up to you. I mean, you guys do you. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Savage Bear, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations when I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. They know me. I feel so I like my character. All right, that is me. All right. Why would I go to a club when my club is at home playing games, okay, and watching anime? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Wait. I can learn those on the internet, okay? I can learn to socialize with other people in useful manners on there. There's plenty of stuff. Go join VR chat and go be social there. You can do it. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the hell is a NEET? What are you calling me? You can't make fun of me if I don't know what it is. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Maybe? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh god, no. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess I'm seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little. Even if she doesn't exaggerate everything, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. Well, it's time to go clubbing, boys. And girls. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh, anime club. Hello. Sari? Sari must have come into class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you come out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Thanks. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Dude, be impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. What's your club? Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sari is vice president of the literature club. Yeah, dude, literature club. You think I read? No, not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to anime club. I am 100% going to anime club. Come on, please. Dude, is it anime club or literature club? Anime club. We're going... Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. That is a good rule of life. I just want to say that. If you feel like you need to make a promise for something and you know it's not going to happen and you're going to just goat somebody else into having to keep your promise for you, just don't do it. All right? It's way kinder. I can't tell if Sari is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I could see selling my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I don't know why I'm giving her a voice. All right, I don't know any other personalities yet. We're just going with it. Sari always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh, this isn't her. This is another. Oh, this is a different girl. Way to kill the atmosphere. I don't have a lot of girl voices. Savage Bear! What a surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. I'm gonna forget 100% what their voices are. They're gonna be jumping around. I apologize. Maybe her. I might remember hers. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. You're all incredibly cute. I didn't say that out loud. Mind. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small fingers make me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, is Natsuki always full of energy? And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I fucked that up. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you're already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Savage Bear. Are they holding hands? Holy shit, dude. Social distancing. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, cunning. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Yeah, you too, Monica. You too. Come sit down, Savage. We made room for you at the tables, so you can come sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk around to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Oh, wow! No. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's adorable! The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki! Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Words! You keep a whole tea set in this class? Oh, that's me. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess so. I mean, we got a hot cup of coffee here. Oh, wow, that's amazing. All right. Now I just need cupcakes. Someone? Cupcakes. Okay. If anyone has a good recipe for cupcakes, comment it down below, dude. I guess. You think I read? Monica. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. I don't know if I like her voice. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. That's true. I do enjoy a good cup of tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. What is up with all these girls? All right. I'm like the only guy in this club. Am I the only guy in this club? So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. I knew it would come up, and I knew I was going to have to come up with some extravagant answer to explain my possibility of being here other than being surrounded by cute girls and being completely pushed into this situation without my own will. So, something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. And that includes you. Oh, God. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Yeah, they're all total assholes. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh my God. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and making something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. They're starting to blend together. Yuri also nodded in agreement. Then I'm surprised. There aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Well, we'll do our best. You know it! Oh, I feel like that's the voice I was giving her. Well, Natsuki, you get it now. Everyone enthusiastically agrees, except for me. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Savage Bear, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh, a lot of manga, if I'm gonna be honest. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm reading Snow Crash right now, that I need to get caught back up on because I have been, ever since we've gone into quarantine, have not been reading. But yeah, a lot of manga. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. It's us! We're us! I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, I love manga. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. I mean, I like things with pictures. Yeah. There's pictures in there and words. Yeah. They meld together. Looks cool. Yeah. Well, that can change. Oh, that was me. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger as she ponders about the many books that have come across her face. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. My girl! Yeah, dude! I like those too. I'm big fan of fantasy and sci-fi and all of that good stuff. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world. In such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, it is amazing. Writers are absolutely absurdly cool. I love writers. All you writers out there, I've been an aspiring writer for far too long and I should probably write something. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ooh, you getting into horror? Well, that's right in my alley. I read a horror book once. I just desperately grasped something I can relate to it at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart to me for a split second. No, never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Oh God, getting called out. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Hee, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sasori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. That's fucking adorable, dude. Stop. Even when you're saying you're not cute, man, it's not fair. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. You impress me. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. None of us are. So you'll never get there. I understand how Natsuki feels. Don't we all? Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable, even enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look puzzled at Monika. let's all go home and write a poem of our own. All right. The next we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. The bond of the club. Isn't that right, Savage Bear? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Savage Bear, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? It's not fair. It's not. Or is it? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, now you're thinking, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club, as long as you're all still in it. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Yay! Everyone remember tonight's assignment. You're giving me homework? I'm joining a club and you're giving me homework? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Savage Bear, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehehe. Yeah, about that. On a dark, cold night, as the wind blew against my window, many forms of tears rolled down my cheeks as I stared into the darkness that... Okay, wait, can I really impress the class star Monica with my Medicore writing skills? Mediocre? Medicore? Jesus Christ, Savage. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Oh, it's there! Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Savage Bear, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yes! No. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. If we're gonna grow closer to any of these girls, I don't know, man. I don't know who I'd choose right off the bat. I'm probably leaning towards Yuri if I'm going to choose, just because I love her hairstyle and length and personality so far. Plus, she likes horror and I like horror, and I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out which one's into video games. That'll be like a huge push forward. Or anime or manga. I guess you like manga. Natsuki, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. She's also got cute hair. They all are fucking cute. What are we doing? Back on task. All right. I'll just need to make I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. I'm sure. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write, you guys. Time to get down to that pen and paper. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, shit. Okay. Party, philosophy, hair, poof. cry, disown, frightening, vitality, anime, covert, anime. All right. Lollipop, vibrant, color, explode, adventure, analysis, prayer, skipping, jumpy, romance, adventure. Uncanny, socks, anxiety, captive, family, unrestrained, variance, silly, climax, dazzle. I'm gonna go with unrestrained. I don't know. Nature, bubbles, kawaii, cage, fluffy, disaster, whirlwind, dream, skirt. Question. Fluffy, of course. Disoriented, broken, fireworks. Despise. Disoriented, broken, fireworks, despise, love, ocean, atone, puppy, sing, judgment. Oh, I'm leaning towards puppy, but I don't know. Yeah, fuck it, puppy. There we go. Sticky, massacre, memories, tragedy, rain clouds, uncontrollable, waterfalls, starscape, sweet, parfait, massacre, inferno, smile, shame, marriage, mouse, calm, strawberries, whisper, holiday, nightgown. Let's go with inferno. Faster, email, or fester, email, death, fear, desire, existence, heartbeat, together, pain, promise, death, giggle, chocolate, tendous, marshmallow, wonderful, boop, flying, determination, disarray, valentine, boop, sadness, electricity, melody, spinning, meager, depression, pout, dance, joy, graveyard, kiss, melancholy, rainbow, excitement, special, breathe, grief, vertigo, ambient, whistle. Let's go with ambient. Nibble, essence, time, milk, suicide, agonizing beauty, misery, raindrops, after image, milk, flee, defeat, lipstick, laugh, universe, horror, fantasy, wraith, vanilla, viacious, horror, twirl, landscape, empty, music, pink, crimson, cheer, insight, sparkle, games, kitty, infinite, unstable, awesome, incongruent, jump, infallible, cute, rose, incapable, kitty, destiny, fireflies, hopeless, passion, bouncy, charm, unrequited, swimsuit, extraordinary, forgive, extraordinary, lazy, amazing, misfortune, dark, portrait, why can't I read clouds, bliss, Doki Doki, sunny, feather, dark, eternity, blanket, flower, warm, secretive, fun, pure, contamination, Jesus Christ, friend, shiny. It's weird, like when you're reading a word, you're like, why my brain can't make word work well, and then you're like, oh wait, I know what it is, eternity. Headphones, candy, extreme, intellectual, peaceful, play, vacation, summer, aura, daydream, extreme. Bed, vivid, sunset, embrace, loud, unending, sensation, playground, papa, peace, the embrace. All right. Hi again, Savage Bear. I forgot what voice I gave you. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Savage Bear. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club, any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come, or just come here and hang out, or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. You have a manga collection? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. It is. Manga is literature. All right. I'm going to come out. All right. I'm going to come out and just put that opinion on the table 100%. All right. If you guys don't think manga is literature, well, you're just wrong, but that's fine. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plumps back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Savage Bear always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. You know, it's probably true. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Oh God. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Savage Bear can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Aw. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what. Is that so? I don't know what I just did there. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Ouch. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. That's my life. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sari is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't... that wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sari is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sari can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh God! Ah! Why are you so close? I open my eyes to find Sari's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. There's a napping club? Does our school have a napping club? Wait, does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. No! Not like this. She's right. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? That means you're staying up late. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sari, it's written all over you. Sari glances around it at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sari's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your brow isn't straight either. Oh, your bow. Your bow isn't straight. Your bow isn't straight either. Dude, savage callouts. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here, dude. Right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie? And you don't even keep your blazers buttoned up. Seriously, Sari? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ooh, call-outs. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess? Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Doesn't this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh, yeah. Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so. Why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ew. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And are you saying that it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Whoa. Could be true. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. You want me to be your boyfriend? Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a give and take with us, isn't it? Isn't it, Sayori? It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. You know, it's nice to find someone like that. Someone that's willing to take care of you and to let you know when you're at fault, and then you can do that to them. And you just build each other up, man. That's nice. It's really nice. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share poems we wrote now? Yay! Savage Bear, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Poem time! Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri, you gave me a book, so I'll give you my poem. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Dude, this song is... it's jamming. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! So sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. That's how it works. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes down with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Yeah, they're probably right over there listening. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Aww. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Dude, what? Handwriting is so much better than mine. You guys never seeing my handwriting. Oh, wait. You kind of did, I guess, in one of... No, whatever. In the tax episode, I kind of wrote. But that was with a mouse. That's not my handwriting. All right, what? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. That took me a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though... Oh, shit. Oh, you can right-click to... Oh, thank God. I accidentally right-clicked. I thought I ruined everything. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? You into those ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Savage Bear. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. The story was about us going into the future and how much it's changing us, while there are still things that are surviving in the past that are fine and are useful to look at and that can make us believe in a side of really... I don't know, okay, I'm just rambling, don't listen to me. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of it like... That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. All right, who are we going with next? Let's go Monica last. Let's just go down. Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Savage Bear. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. I got picked apart by Yuri over there, so I don't know. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. The feels are real. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. So you're telling me you could like trash, and you're calling me trash without even meaning to. Oh no. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Savage Bear poem. Yeah, branded. Let's get that branding going. And that makes it feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't really mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Savage Bear. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Aw, thanks. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only real good people do. You hear that? Try things for other people, man. It's a nice thing. Nicest thing. It feels good. Like just putting yourself out there and being like, look, I know you like this, and you know I may not like this, but I'm going to watch it, or I'm going to hang out, and we're going to do the thing that you want to do. And you know what? Maybe you'll like it more than you thought you would. That's at least how I feel. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori seems the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, let's see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That was beautiful. I want breakfast too. Sayori. The breakfast part, it spoke to me. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh, eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast and get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. and I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. All right, Natsuki, you are up. Challenger has approached. Huh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. I just don't invoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste? Oh, so basically it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Elves can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Wouldn't you want to put eagles can fly at like the end almost? I don't know. Maybe not. Good poem. Good poem. Straight to the point. Just line good. So far, definitely Yuri's was probably my favorite. We got one more though. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even think my writing's serious or take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. That hit me real hard. People can try. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. You know, that's kind of true. Just like, see, it's weird. Because you're like, why can't, like, that weird jealousy, it's hard to come, like, across, but, you know, it's one of those things that you can overcome. You can be like, you know what? I see you're doing really good. I'm so proud of you that you're doing good. Even though I'm not doing good right now, that doesn't mean I won't get there, all right? It just gives me something to look forward to. But back in the day, man, it used to be so disheartening to see. You're like, look at everyone doing so much better than me. I am terrible at everything that I do. But, you know, it took me a really long time to get over that, but it feels good. It definitely is strange turning it from disheartening into actually, like, feeling accomplished for someone else. It's weird. But using that accomplishment in someone else to better yourself and not just get down and depressed by it. Because, I mean, it does happen. So, I decided to write about it. Dude, I'm ranting so much during this. Okay. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I meant. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decide to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, Monica. Hi, Savage Bear. Having a good time so far? Ah, yes. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything, we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right. Sorry. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Savage Bear. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Siri would like. Is that so? You and Siri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had sort of those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Oh, I'm sure I'll end up trying things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Dude, that's real. Well, let's read it then. Oh my god, this one scrolls. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. He, on the other side, was looking in. Huh. Deep. That was deep. Man. So wait, what'd you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way of thinking about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. That's pretty good advice. I definitely, if you're ever having writing block, just write and don't even worry about it. I mean, writing block's hard too. It's one of those things where like I struggle with it a lot, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't been writing as much recently. I used to write a lot, but it definitely is one of those things where I feel like even skipping the section you're on, like one of the things that I learned, this would be Savage's writing tip for the day, just skip later on in your story. Just write something completely later on that you might scrap later, that you might not even get to, but at least you're continuing your thought process into something deeper down the line that you could work towards, or you can change, or you can see. Sometimes that helps you when you jump later into a story to figure out how your characters are going to feel or be, and make them less two-dimensional, more three-dimensional with how they're going to become, the lessons they're going to learn, all that good stuff. But yeah, I guess that's my writing tip. Just keep writing and jump forward if you need to. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening, you guys. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furl in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out all nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Savage Bear did too. So based on that, I already give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Savage Bear liked my poem too, you know. Oh god. It's already starting the rivalry between Savage Bear. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Savage Bear appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Savage Bear started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... Oh god, I can't do two voices. This doesn't involve you. Oh god, they're so close. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they've noticed I was standing there. Savage Bear, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Savage Bear. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Savage Bear? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be, I'm sorry, Natsuki, I love simplicity. All right, I'm a simple man. No, but I think she's right. I do think the problem, there's so many beautiful words out there. We don't use a lot of them. I even myself am not good at doing this. So, you know, I'm going to agree with Yuri. But Natsuki, fuck, I don't know. Do you love manga and anime? This is fucked up. Do I just like choose it because I like what she likes more, or do I choose it because I agree with what she's saying? We're gonna go with this. Natsuki, you're right. Then I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Now this is all, I picked the right one. This is all so true. Also, yeah, that wasn't nice to call out her boobs, dude. Not nice. Just gonna say that right now. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should do too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody's taken her side. She's trapped at the point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sari, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it into the trash. Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, all right, I believe you. Thanks, Savage. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. I think that's supposed to be that way. It's nothing. It's literature. It's about literature. And no, I'm just kidding. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Good idea. I love tea. Could you make me some, a nice Earl Grey? That sounds great right now. Earl Grey hot. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Savage Bear. I'm just gonna call myself Bear. How about you? I should have just called myself Bear. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Oh, no. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Savage Bear, ready to walk home? Sure. Let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Bear, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as a internal monologue sometimes, because she does not listen to my words. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. We're gonna save here. I think this is a good place to call it for our first one. You guys, we will be back with some more Doki Doki Literature Club. I will apologize once again for the voices, but I'm having fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing them. I haven't had to do just strictly a bunch of girls' voices, and it's hard. It's definitely hard defining three different, I guess it's four different girls' voices. But yeah, so thank you guys for all hanging out. I really appreciate it. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to maul that like button. Comment down below what you guys like. Which girl is your favorite? Who are you liking so far? And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe as well. All right, there's a button up there. It's really helpful. We're so close to 100. We're so close to 100. But yeah, thank you guys. And as always, stay savage. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Bye, you guys.